Hello people, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Cudgeldeer. It is the 10th day of winter, and everything is running mostly smoothly. We are working somewhat on expanding our tower a little bit, because I decided that instead of an 11 by 11 tower, it would be much more preferable, much better, whatever, to have a 13 by 13 instead. And yes, it really is that important to me. Which also means, I guess, that we're going to have to... can we cut the clippings? Yeah. We'll get rid of those right there, and then we'll be able to expand. Yeah, it's really a very, very small thing, but it's important to me, so we're gonna do it. Because, I don't know. Well, because I'm the one making the video. You guys have to put up with it. But yeah, everything is slowly coming together. I have a few plans for this area. As you can see, we have this wall getting set to be deconstructed, and I have this set up to be a ramp eventually. And I've never really built a ramp down, so I'm not entirely sure exactly how that'll work. But evidently it said it's possible to build a ramp down right there, so we're gonna see. But at the end of last episode, not only did Zen make a legendary statuette, but we also moved the kitchen and the brewery inside, where they can work, well, first of all, away from rain and moisture and all of that, which is great. Hopefully that'll keep the food from going moldy, but it'll also, you know, for the most part, get all of our food closer to the Great Hall here, which should enable everyone to have a little bit easier time eating the food. Why are you guys going out here to grab the food to eat? Why aren't you guys grabbing this food to eat? It's really weird and extremely inefficient, so I don't like that. Oh, hey! That got done. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do here, agriculture, we're going to forage, first of all, and get all of these little cotton plants picked up. And forage. I don't know how those got missed. And then we want to fell these two trees at the very least. Do we want to... No, I'm not too worried about it. And then, next we want, not graves, Jabba, to remove some ramps. We're going to remove this one. We're going to remove these, this one, and I think those. And that should, from the looks of it, keep this lower layer, it'll prevent anything from getting to it besides through this ramp, which again can only get through this door, so we won't have to worry about anything getting attacked that we don't want to get attacked on this level. And what I'm thinking is we are going to set up the butcher, the baker, no, the the bone carver and the leather worker are going to go down on this level, which should be relatively near all of our animals and the pastures and all of that. So that is the kind of sort of plan that I am working with right now. Who is that? Wingman. Okay. Why is Wingman doing foraging? He should be doing tree stuff, because he's a woodcutter. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Do we need more bait? I feel... What is fruit carried in? Fruit is carried in sacks, yeah? What are... Cotton seeds are carried in that. Do we need to make some more... Whoa. Oh, yeah, because we're making armor. Zen should be pretty busy with that. But I'm going to go ahead and craft a couple more sacks here at the very end. Hopefully that'll get everything carried in a little bit faster in the future, if we ever need to forage. So right now they're going out there grabbing one piece of fruit, carrying it all the way back, and storing it. That does not seem efficient at all. Let's see, go ahead and let's designate a stockpile for this area because that was the whole purpose of this anyways. We're gonna make great haul food. And we are going to store food and drink. Right? Any fruits, eggs, meat, sausage, loaf of bread, sandwich, mushroom, cheese on... Yep, all of that sounds good. And for drinks, we should have milk, wine, beer, and tea. Perfect. Okay, so those are gonna start getting stored there. And all of this should hopefully pull from up here. And then, once it's done, get put back up there. I think, let's see, priority of 5. This will make a priority of 6. So any overflow food we can throw over there. Because we don't have anything really else to do with that room at this point. But that'll be fine. See, Jabba's doing a great job over there. Good job. Just keep getting rid of those. And we'll probably expand this a little bit. Just so we can fit a few more things over there. Nothing all that exciting. What are the priorities here? 5. Okay, do these have transfer? Okay, I want to push these to Great Hall Food. And push these to Great Hall Food. Yeah. So all of our food and drink should end up in this single stockpile. Because this is Great Hall Food, this should be Great Hall Food / drink, but we'll call this Great Hall Food Overflow. Sounds like a good name for it. And that should get everything going there. Our merchant is gone already? Well, I pretty much bought everything she had to sell, so that's fine. Not all that surprising. Okay, next up, let's do some more work on this tower. We can go ahead and deconstruct one of these little walls here. And then we can come out and add the walls on top here. First, we'll have to put some flooring down, which is going to be slightly annoying. Build terrain. Build terrain floor. There we go. Blocks. Bauxite. Oh, we're already getting caught up on blocks again. That's nice. We can get that set up so she'll start going out and putting down flooring. And everything should just go on that side. Next up, we're going to want to terrain replace floor. We're going to want to put bauxite blocks down here and all the way across here. And that should give us a, if we were to start on this block, and this should be a 13 by 12, come over here and that'll make a 13 by 13. Which will be perfect. Okay, so that's slowly going to expand again. Then we're going to have to move our training area, and everything's going to have to move around. But it's okay. It's important to me. And I'm important. Really, I am. Somewhat important. It's okay. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and just let this run. I have quite a few tasks lined up for everyone. So I'm just going to let everyone catch up a little bit. Probably clean up this area as well. And bring you back once we're all kind of caught up. See you soon. Alright, well, we're coming in on the 12th day of winter. Well, actually, it is the 12th day of winter. And it is just about to become springtime, obviously. And a couple things I wanted to point out about springtime. Once it becomes year 2, there will become a possibility of mants showing up and wrecking our lives, which obviously was not the most fun or exciting thing that could happen to us, but it is something that we're going to have to be very careful about from here on out, just because, you know, food, hopefully we don't go overboard on food. It's always a possibility, though. I try to obviously keep food stocks a little bit low, but if our food and drink gets too high, mants could show up, and mants against copper armor are deadly. Bronze is the best thing, well, best early defense against mants. Obviously, iron and steel are even better, but we're nowhere near being able to access those at the moment. So that's something definitely that we don't want to deal with at the moment. Goblins obviously are still going to be a continuing presence, but we've been able to fight them off so far, and I don't see any issue with them in the next near future anyways. We are going to go ahead and just finish up a couple more areas of building, but once it becomes spring, our farmers and woodcutters are going to be going back to their normal tasks of primarily working in the fields and getting all of this stuff prepared and stuff. So building is going to definitely be slowing down once we come out of winter, because we weren't all that worried about harvesting food and all of that good stuff. We didn't really have to worry about it. So that's why I really wanted to focus during the winter on getting everything stored in stockpiles, getting as much building done as we could. But once we get back into spring, obviously, like I said, it's going to slow down. Coming into the future, though, we are going to definitely be working on getting... We'll probably be expanding some of our grows and pastures and farms and all of that just to get a little bit more food. I just talked about trying to avoid getting too much food, but we want to at least have enough to feed ourselves. So it's that fine line that we try to balance on, of not having too much but not running out at the same time. So, you know, we'll play around with it, see what works, what doesn't. But yeah, that's what's going on in the next near future. Obviously, everything is still getting constructed here. We have this area mostly done, and we're going to be moving over the butcher and the bone carver here in just a little bit. We could actually probably go ahead and build miscellaneous bone carver. The only thing that we're missing is a knife, which we can go ahead and just make. But I think what we'll do is we'll just have them facing this way so they can have a nice look at the yaks frolicking about while they work. And let's see, furniture, or workshop, food, butcher shop. Here we go. And we'll also need a knife for that, but that's okay. And we'll set that one up right there. So we have those. Then the only other thing that we're going to want to make is a miscellaneous leather worker. Once again, going to need a knife. I think we'll go ahead and just deconstruct this, because I don't think there's anything waiting to be done. Nope. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that for now. And we can probably go ahead and just deconstruct these as well. Might as well. And that should prevent us having to get too many extra knives sitting around, but they're probably already queued. Yep, there they are. Not a problem. We have plenty of knives and plenty of blocks that we don't have to worry about too much. Once this gets done, we can take Java. I'll get everyone's names figured out by about episode 50. And we can go ahead and remove this ramp for Java. And you'll see that I went ahead and moved the ramp over. That way it is in line with this here. It was off by one in the original spot, but there was a cotton plant in the way. And I'm probably going to expand this little area a little bit as well once we actually get into spring and have some dirt and grass grow, so we can actually make some better pasture areas out of all of these little areas that we can't yet. And we'll grow this out so we can store stuff. Hey, a monitor lizard! That looks like Sophie. Might as well kill it. Easy to kill. We will attack it with the foolish howlers, as always. And now we should be good to go. I assume... Hey, there's Wolfa. Oh, Wolf is coming. Sophie's here. We don't really have to worry about much of anything. Go, guys, go! No, don't run away! Oh, Wolfa, don't you rush too far ahead. This could be bad. Oh, Wolf is fine. Look at that! And it's dead. Does Wolfa have any injuries? Good health. Ah, stop. Sophie, I assume that you're in great health. Great health. So who got the kill? Combat. 12th day of winter. Group fight. Wolfa punches the monitor lizard, hitting the upper body, smashing the hide, stopping at the ribs. Then she punches the monitor lizard again, hitting the neck, smashing the hide, and crushing the throat. The monitor lizard is suffocating. The monitor lizard has died. Bites Sophie but misses. No, Wolfa didn't do that, don't worry. Let's see. Falls to the ground. Scratches Sophie, but Sophie dodges. The monitor lizard scratches, but Sophie blocks the attack with her copper shield. Pfft, not an issue at all. Free food and more leather. So I'm okay with that. See, these are all deconstructed, which is great. These are all reconstructed, which is also great. Let's go ahead and automatically butcher excess livestock and corpses. So Trickster has something to work on. And we can go ahead and say statuettes. Any bone, craft them up to 20. I think we had it on a repeat job before, but we'll just do it that way for now. Okay, terrain. We want to replace the wall with dirt right in these two blocks. Then we're going to put bauxite blocks down instead once those get replaced. And with that, let's go ahead and build, terrain, replace floor. We want bauxite blocks again. And we need them right there. We want to build terrain floor, bauxite blocks. We can come all the way down to here. That should be 13 long. Perfect. This should be 13 long. Perfect. And now we have a 13 by 13 tower, more or less. And this is great. Next we can build terrain wall. And we can build a bauxite block wall here. And finally, we can deconstruct all of, all of this and that and that. And we should be good to go. Once these two blocks get put into place, the only entrance is going to be through this area right here. And that's all we are going to have to worry about again, is goblins running through this doorway right here. Which, like I said, isn't going to be that big of an issue. Then we can finally say, build terrain wall. We want block wall and bauxite blocks right there. And if you look, everything's going to be perfect, and I am happy, and life is once again going incredibly well. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, and all of that good stuff. Next episode, it is going to be springtime, and we are probably going to get another wave of nomads. So I have a list of names here of people that are waiting to get into the fort, but if you would like to get into the fort as well, please don't forget to put a comment in the comment section, because that's where comments go. And let me know that you want to be in the fort, and I will add you to the list. But with that, thank you as always for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. But until next time, don't be a stranger. Take care.